beautiful ladies. Welcome back to my channel, Zanny B. Davis. Hi, my name is Zanny. Mamas, 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 I have some gushing to give to you today. This channel, if you didn't know, I speak all about pregnancy, sometimes pre-pregnancy. I speak about hypnobirthing, and I speak about motherhood. Basically, I want to help you to get over all of your negative thoughts, all of your negative feelings, and become the mother that God designed you to be. And I'm so excited about speaking about today's topic because I'm speaking about how I allowed my spirituality to be my superpower when I became a mom. And it is so important that I share this because I've been a Christian for a very long time. I think for all of my life, I grew up in church and everything else, and I really committed my life to Christ in my early 20s. And of course, I was in that stage where I was like, halfway in, halfway out, and I really, really recommitted around, I think I was university, probably like 21, 22. And I was like, God, I know you've been working in my life, and I've seen him work for me in so many ways. Like, it's just unbelievable. And then um, I really remember a period of time where we were so close, and I would just always be, just letting God know how much I depend on him. And we had such a great relationship, and everything in my life was just so easy. And even sometimes I started to feel guilty because I would be like, well, why are things so easy? And even when I had problems, I still thought it was easy. I remember one time when I was in university, I was actually working in the dean's office and everything while in uni, and just about to come up to graduation or something like that. I think I only had like the summer month. I was going out for summer, and then I realized that a Spanish course that I was doing that I thought was going to be accredited towards my degree wasn't. And so I was kind of short of 3 credits and basically a course to graduate in October. And I was like, oh my God, this was like the biggest thing ever now. And during that time, I just felt such a peace. Like, I was in St. Vincent. I had to go back home at the time. I was studying in Trinidad and Tobago. I went back home. I actually went to the open campus. I found a course that they were doing online. I was actually scheduled to do my internship in New York City that August, and I was like, I have to do a course in which is just coursework and it's online. But I really did not feel worried or stressed, and that's because I knew it was God's peace. I was praying, and I was like, God, you've got this. Like, I've got to graduate in October, and so said, so done. I went to New York City, did my internship, did that course online, got my grades, and graduated in first class honors with a 4 point something GPA. I mean, it was just crazy. I couldn't believe I did it, but I knew I could do it because it was God. And then I got married, and I still experienced God in my life, but obviously, just as humans, like I lost my way a little bit. I wasn't connected with Him. And then when I became a mom, even more so again, because my husband and I, we had our own little struggle with our infertility, or at that time we thought it was infertility. We were trying for like over a year. Nothing was happening. I had no signs of a pregnancy, and I shared this in one of my videos. Like, I didn't skip a period. Nothing happened. Nothing was happening. I remember just praying. I was like saying to God, like, I know that you said to me that I'm gonna be a mom. I know without a shadow of doubt that we're gonna have a baby, but where are the signs? Like, I'm not seeing anything. And I just really, I just remember him saying to me, like, trust me, trust me. And even so, now as a mom, I can see like how trusting in God is so important. So that's what I want to be speaking about today. Even, while you are trying to get a baby, trying to get pregnant, while you are a mom, even during your birthing, like I was, right? So let's start with from pre-pregnancy. As I just shared before, like, I had huge negative fears, negative thoughts, negative feelings towards pregnancy. One, of course, was fear, anxiety about the birth. Like, obviously we hear about childbirth, it's so horrible, it's difficult. And I remember hearing stories from different people in my family, and it was like, oh my gosh, I cannot do this, right? But I remember, once again, like, God has given me certain things and certain scriptures, and He says to me, like, to encourage me and to support me. But not only that, yes, I use prayer. Yes, I have huge faith in God. But again, we have to also take action. We also have to seek help. And so that's how I came into hypnobirthing, because I realized that, hypnobirthing is such a unique thing. It's using my mind, the things that I believe to be true, and it's a natural process, and it's going to help me to give birth in the most amazing way, a positive experience. Positive meaning happy, joyful, like excitement and all of these things, and not negative feelings. And all you have to do is just change and reprogram the beliefs that I had, that it was going to be difficult, that it's going to be hard. And this is the same thing with motherhood. I believe like, all of us mothers, we come up every single day with so many challenges. Like, one time your baby is just not sleeping, one time they may be sick. I remember Zaina coming down with a cold overnight. I was like, oh my goodness, as women, as mothers, we have to adapt to so many things in our lives, because we are mothers, we are the caregivers, we are the ones who are taking care of this unsuspecting little baby, and we are the ones who have to find the solutions. And even though sometimes I feel overwhelmed, I feel anxious, like recently I was on my own for 6 weeks. My 6 weeks, my husband wasn't here with me. I had to find I had to do everything. And before he left, I had this fear, had this anxiety. I was like, God, I'm going to be doing this on my own. My family's not here. What is going to happen? My family's in the Caribbean. We're here in the UK. I mean, yes, we have friends around, but they're not family. And when family, like, you're much closer, you can depend on them and everything else. And I just felt this peace that God just said to me, my child, I've got you. You have me. And I trusted in him so much. We went through that 6 weeks. It went by so quickly. We were entertained. Our friends were over. We had outings. I mean, I just, every day I was like in total off guard. I'm like, God, you are so good. I managed and I felt at peace. And that was just the most important thing. Like, I thought I was going to be overwhelmed. I thought I was going to be stressed. I thought I was going to be worried and, anxious and everything else. But I totally wasn't. I felt so calm and so at peace. And I know it's because of faith and because of prayer. And it's also because of things that I put in place. I was very disciplined. I always have my morning routines that I get up every single day. I read my Bible. I pray. I meditate, which is very important. Listening to God is so important, not just prayer, because for a long time as a Christian, I would just pray and I'd be like, God, but I'm not hearing from you. But recently, especially when I became a mom, God said to me, you've got to listen to me as well. And so I've started to practice meditation every single morning, where I just quiet my mind. I just focus on my breathing as much as possible, and I just allow my mind to just be clear. It's not impossible. Like, obviously thoughts are gonna come into my mind, and I give myself grace. I just kind of shush them out of the way a little bit, acknowledge them, and that's okay. And then I just kind of center in on my breathing and just try and listen. And I simply say to God, like, speak, because I'm listening, God. I want to hear from you today. And he usually does, right? And it's a practice. Meditation is a practice. And so just like your prayer life and your Bible reading and everything takes time, it's the same thing with meditation. So as a mom and a mom to be, I want to encourage you to start meditating. Is so good for your mental well-being, for your emotional well-being, and all of those things as well. Your spiritual connection is so important to hear from God as well. So I had that important morning routine down. Self-care, self-care, self-care. I was not too fussed about the house. I was not too fussed about the work that needed to get done. I was working on my business and I was spending time with Zaina. That was my priority. And of course, spending time with God. So those were my priorities in life while I was just Zaina and myself. I was not overwhelming myself. I wasn't overworking myself. I mean, at the end of the day, and even while Jay's here, he knows what are my priorities. I am not going to stress myself out and feel overwhelmed because I have so much to get done. I'm very good when it comes to scheduling and making things priority, and my self-care and my mental health is my priority. That's why I take time out every single evening to probably just read a book. Sometimes I watch TV. Sometimes I just chat with a friend or whatever it may be. That is important to me. Like, I have to get that kind of connection to myself to be more like me. And so I want to encourage you as a mom to have a self-care daily routine, whatever it may be. And it doesn't have to be a set time, but every single day do something for yourself to relax you and to just connect back with you. Okay. So saying that, I want to also let you know that I have created an amazing free guide for you mamas, and it's called How to Be a Happy, Calm, and Confident Mother. And it's a free guide. I share with you my 4 pillars of how I build my mindset up every single day, the things that I work on every single day to make sure that I am at ease, I am happy, I'm calm, and I'm most of all peaceful. I share a bit about what God has been revealing to me over my 21-day fast, what I wanted to be helping you women with, the mothers. I really wanted to put out something that's really going to help you. And he has been speaking to me, and I'm so grateful. I was really obedient. So if you want to get that free guide, which I really encourage you to get, just click the link in the bottom here. You get it. It's like 13 pages long, but it's packed with so much good stuff, and it's so beautiful as well. So go ahead and grab that free guide in the comments below, and I will see you here next week where we'll be speaking about another amazing topic. If there's anything that you ladies want me to share, absolutely feel free to reach out and let me know what topics are going to be helpful to you. Don't forget to like this video, don't forget to comment and share it with any other mom or moms to be that you think would love to hear about this. And of course, subscribe to my channel. I will see you guys next week. Bye now.